The election coming up, 2016 election, you know, I got views that I agree with. I agree with some of Donald Trump's views. I agree with some of Bernie Sanders' views. I love Hillary Clinton because of her husband. Mr. Cruz, I'm not too big on. I feel like he's real political, too much of a politician. I think Rubio's, you know, he's definitely a politician, you know, somebody I can't really agree with. You know, Trump says things, he just keeps it so real. Now, he don't say a lot of things that we like, but he says exactly what's on his mind. And I'm just like, you know, wow, you can't really argue with somebody saying exactly what's on their mind. He's like a rapper. I think Bernie, at the end of the day, I would like to see Bernie, you know, as president. When Trump says things like we shouldn't let Muslims in the country, I think he's trying to say we should not let this particular group of Muslims in the country or this particular group of extremists, terrorists in the country. But he's just gonna be blunt. He's not gonna sugarcoat it, so he's gonna say Muslims. You know, he's gonna take the backlash and he don't really care. And I think when he says we gotta get all the illegal immigrants out of here, he's saying that we gotta get the people who's terrorizing our children and killing our children, if they're illegal, we gotta get them out of here because, you know, it's not safe. But Trump is just too, you know, he's too stubborn to say what's politically correct. So he gonna just say it, and if you don't like it, he kind of feeds off that. So I don't think he's as hateful as people think he is. I don't agree with everything he says. It's too hard for me to vote for him because I know what's on his mind. But I do respect the fact that he says exactly what's on his mind. I think Trump is the only presidential candidate to say exactly, you know, what's on his mind. I think when schools cut, you know, music programs, art programs, you know, I think it takes away from the creativity. The schools, they have the responsibility to parent these children. We send our kids to the school and we don't expect you to be their mama and daddy, but we expect you to be a good parent. And that's gonna come from the school system, Board of Education, no matter where you at. You know, the city's paying for everything anyway. The taxpayers are paying for everything, you know, and you know, you gotta put the importance on the children. They need their programs back. You know, I know in New York, we lost a lot of basketball programs. I don't know about anywhere else. They took away a lot of the after-school programs, and you know, it's killing the kids.
Being 19 years old, signing a record deal immediately, $1 million record deal, and then having drugs and liquor and women flow freely, you know, you'll drive yourself crazy.
When I was stuck in the contract with TVT Records back in the day, you know, that was a contract I maybe got like $40,000 or something to sign, and I ended up having to buy myself out the contract for like $500,000.
You had people who called Mike Jones a gimmick for giving out the phone number. You know what I'm saying? Went away for 4 years, came back in 2009, now everybody giving out the phone number. So was it a gimmick?
That's like a priceless time right there. We was in the next room over making a demo to get signed to Bad Boy, and Hov was making Reasonable Doubt. I mean, we used to be in the pool room at the same time.